Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I was like I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about some of the times I got cheated on, some of the little incidents that happened, and what did I do, because I'm sure y'all like, what did you do when you got cheated on? Maybe you answered, maybe you thought it, maybe you didn't, I don't know, but that's what we're going to talk about today. So if you haven't already, got your drink, got your snack, get your herbal, do all that good stuff, and come on back. We're going to get right into the story.
It's in the air and it's burning up my lungs, baby. Say how you lose something you ain't never had. Sleep queen, that's why I came as a surprise. You ain't won't be with me. Ego leave perception, you can leave blame on the vanity. Block faith in your pride and you throw shade like a canopy. The biggest L was losing me. The high ups be choosing me to focus on the bad to get technical in calamities. I've been doing great and my mama still stay in Tennessee. You still ain't shit and need to work on your delivery. I miss you, I don't know why I dish you. I guess I'm offended that you switched up to acting distant. In love with the idea of you than what was in my vision. I've been heating up and you.
So I'm still drinking beet juice. I'm about to try to finish drinking it all. Okay, thank you guys so much for liking my videos, subscribing to the channel, leaving comments. I always reply back to comments. I love you guys so much. I always say I love you. I appreciate y'all. I thank you guys so much for just being a part of the journey. Cause you know, we small over here, but once we grow, then you could be like, oh, I'm an OG, la la la. I was there since when she had like 400 subscribers. So I appreciate you guys so much. Every milestone is always rewarding because I watch people that was on the same like wave as me, like doing stories, and they fall off, or some of them have grown and gotten bigger, but still small, but growing, you know, like that. So it's always appreciated when y'all leave comments and y'all like and y'all view. And if you a silent viewer, I love you still. If you never commented, I still fuck with you. I love you because you giving me what was necessary is of you. So I appreciate it. And if you are one of those people that I recognize your name every time you comment, like it's some of y'all, I know who you are through your, you know, whenever you comment, I be like, that's my girl right there. So I fuck with y'all. So thank you so much. I love you guys. So let's get into this. So at the time these encounters happened to me, because we in the story, I was young, y'all, young and naive. So I didn't know anything about relationships, of course, because I'm saying this because this is how I talk to my daughters. I'm like, you're still young, you're growing, you're learning, you're gonna go through life lessons. These things are what's gonna shape you into the woman you're gonna become. So all I'm here for is to guide you. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna guide you. Now, when I was going through these things in my life as a young adult or teenager going into my young adulthood, I could not go to my mom about different things because my mom is judgmental. And if you have a judgmental parent in your life, then you can relate to what I'm saying. I don't have the best relationship with my mom. When I try to get advice about different things, as far as men dating and things like that, she would give me like, it wasn't the best advice, or it wasn't good advice. And we could get into that into another story. It wasn't good. I'm gonna just say that it wasn't very good, or it was judgmental. Like I said, my mom was judgy. And then one of my pet peeves about people is I don't like if I tell you something and you throw it in my face. My mom would do that. Like if I told her something happened in my relationship and she would get mad at me about something, she'd be like, oh, that's why so-and-so did that. Like, I don't like that. So I stopped telling her stuff. So as I was going through my relationship woes, I was either getting advice from other older women, or I was figuring it out on my own. So this is just some little snippets of things that was going on. And I'm not going to go into super detail about them. I'm just going to tell y'all like, oh, he did this. And then this is what, and all of this was going on. And my dumb ass went back So we gonna just get there. I went back every time. I was never, and I admire the women who are so strong in leaving and not fucking with that motherfucker again. A person really gotta do something to me a whole bunch of times for me to be like, okay, I'm done. Fuck this shit. Like, I'm over it. And I think that got a lot to do with my sign. Cause we take so much until we be like, okay, when I'm done and I'm cutting it, like, it's cut. There ain't no more lifeline with that shit. I'm over the shit. Like, I ain't fucking with it no more. And then I'm done. I'm not, unless I don't like you like that, and I just be like, I ain't fucking with you, and I just cut you off. Then the cutoff game is strong. But when I really be into a person and I really like them and I really love them, in my mind I love them, I think I love them. I'm talking about my young self, not now, because I know when I love somebody now, because like I said, I done been there. I'm older, 40. I done been there around the block. I know me very well. So I know when I love a person, I'm in love with them. I know what that looks like. So when I was younger, I didn't know. So I'm going through life. I'm going through these lessons. And I keep hitting my head and slapping my head up against the wall, and it keep happening. So these are not in any particular order. I'm just gonna say it as it comes to my mind. So first thing that I remember is one time he was messing with this lady. The lady was, at the time, I think he was 19. The girl was like 29. I find out about it because he had a hickey on his neck. But I never saw the hickey because he would not come around me. So the person that told me about the hickey was this guy that I was real close with. Like, this guy, my younger self had a lot of male friends. And y'all know my stance on male and female friendships, because somebody gonna like somebody. But in this particular time of my life, it was not like that. Everybody who was around me that was my guy friend did not like me like that. That I knew. They knew about my relationship with the person I'm talking about in the story. They knew about the relationship, so they would never cross lines, but they would always be like, Joe, you need to pay attention to this because he doing this, that, and the third. They would tell me. They would throw salt in the game for real. And they'd be like, you don't deserve that. You need to leave him alone. Da, da, da. So one time, he had a hickey on his neck. The guy friend I had, he told me, he said, he came to me, he was laughing, talking to me or whatever. And I asked him what's going on up here. And he was telling me it wasn't from you. It was from this chick. And I'm like, who is it? And he told me it was the niece of this lady. So this other lady we all worked together. So this lady niece would come up there to the job, and he seen her, and he was talking to her behind my back, of course. And they messed around. She had 4 kids, y'all. 4 fucking kids. He 19. I find out that it's so-and-so niece. I asked the lady, I'm like, you got a niece named da-da-da? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, how old is she? She told me 29. And I'm like, okay, I ain't say nothing to her. I just confronted him. And I'm like, so-and-so said they saw you with a hickey. He's like, I ain't had no hickey on my neck, da-da-da. He was like, I ain't had no hickey on my neck. And I'm like, so, okay, skip all of that. My friend, the guy friend told me, my guy friend was like, yeah, he had a hickey on his neck. He didn't come in because he said he was trying to take it off with a cold spoon. He was trying to because I guess when you put a cold spoon on it, it'll like take down because I guess the blood is all right there, whatever. I don't know. But he was like, he was rubbing a cold spoon. That's why when you seen him, he didn't have nothing. But he did have a hickey. He had a couple of hickeys, and he is messing with that girl. And so I confronted him about the girl. I confronted him about the kid. I confronted him about everything. He denied it all. No, I didn't do nothing. The evidence was right there. People were saying this, and he was still. But my dumb ass was like, "Oh, okay." And I was upset. I wasn't gonna lie, y'all. When I was younger, I used to be very sensitive. I used to cry. Everything. I was mean. I was violent. Cause I'm gonna tell y'all, these is all the I was mean. I was violent. I used to fight a lot, y'all. Cause the way I had grew up, I was always fighting because I used to be like, I don't know. I don't even want to get into all that, but I used to fight a lot. So I used to fight. I was violent. I was very vindictive, and I was I was very sensitive too. Very sensitive, very emotional. And I used to get very, very, very upset and emotional about stuff. And I would just, that's just what I would do. When I was younger, I didn't know how to control my emotions, or I didn't know how to like sit. And like, if something made me mad and I kept seeing it, I would just react, not impulsively, but it was like, you keep poking me and then I'm gonna do something to you. So then that's what I would do. So he would constantly do stuff to me and I would confront him, and then he would play mind games. So he would play with my mind and make me believe that I'm going, like, that ain't true, that ain't happened, gaslight me, do all that stuff. Like, he would do that, like manipulate me real bad. My dumb ass stayed. Okay. This is another time he did something to me. It was this girl that I knew he liked. He liked this girl so much. Her name was Ella. I'm going to say her real name. Y'all ain't going to know who the fuck it is. But the girl name was Ella. This man was I know he was smitten by this girl, because anytime the girl was around, it's like nobody existed. Not even me. I didn't even fucking exist. I could be standing right next to him and his eyes would be like, he had them fucking googly eyes and shit. Like, motherfucker was like drooling at the mouth. Like, that man was infatuated with this girl, and I guess he tried to talk to her and she shot the shit down. She shot it down. She was like, no. And he still was like, he was very persistent. As guys that want something, a guy on a mission, if he wants your ass, take notes, sis. If a guy wants your ass, he is going to do everything, anything to get you. He gonna do whatever. He is gonna stay on it until he can get you to say yes, unless you just really be like, no. And that girl was like, no. And I think she was talking to a guy too, because she didn't go to my high school. She went to another high school. So I think she had another guy, because she went to prom with some guy or whatever. And he was real, like, I won't say he was hurt, but he was like, he wanted her. He would do so many rude things to me. Like, he would be mean to me. He would say slick remarks to me. He would ignore me. But then when she not around, he calling my phone and he's like, come up here so I can come see you. Like, I want to talk to you, whatever. My dumb ass will go. I told you I'm stupid. I was stupid. I was dumb. I was young. I'm going to blame it on the fact I was young and naive. I ain't going to say I was stupid. I didn't know no better. I had it in my mind that shit wasn't right, but when you got somebody on your ear like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that, you taking it the wrong way, like they playing with you like that, then you believe in it and then you go back. So, okay, this other time, he used to go to this Taco Bell, and he would go there every day. It was a girl that worked in the Taco Bell, and I guess she would give him, he didn't like Taco Bell. But he would want the drinks, and he would want chips and other little stuff they got. But he never wanted the tacos. But he would go over there, and he would have his body linked over the counter, like he in the girl face, da da da. And I never witnessed it with my own eyes, but so many people that was close to me would see this and call me on the phone, because this is when nobody had cell phones, y'all. This is the time when people barely had, like, it was a trickle of people that might have had a cell phone. Motherfuckers calling you from work phones. I had a cell phone, but people that was calling me didn't have no cell phone, so they calling me from the job. They're like, hey, you need to get up here. You need to get up here fast, because he at the Taco Bell again. And I'm like, doing what? And they're like, he's like, he in that girl face. And so I think the only thing I know that somebody told me was that one day I was off. He took the girl home and got head from the girl. And I asked him about it. And of course, he gonna lie to me and tell me, no, that's not true. No, I never took her home. Who told you that? He will always be like, who told you that? They lying, da, da, da. I never did that. Knowing damn well is the truth. And what I do, took him back. Okay, then another time, after this time, I'm about to just stop telling y'all, because it's some more, but I'm gonna tell y'all about this other time. It was this other girl that worked up there. We all worked together, so he was fucking everybody. The thing is, if you haven't caught on, he was fucking everything walking at these jobs. Anybody that And another thing too, some of them girls look nice, and then some of them looked it fucked off, but some of them looked really good. Like the one he had googly eyes for, she was pretty. This girl I'm finna tell you about next, she was pretty too. The bitch at the Taco Bell, no. And the girl that had the 4 kids, I don't know what she looked like. I never seen her before. I never seen her to this day. I don't know what the bitch looked like. I don't know. Cause every time I was there, I never saw her. She would always either come to where he at, I'm assuming, or be in there doing whatever she doing, she get out. I don't know. I never saw her though. But and the girl, the Taco Bell girl I told you, she didn't look that good. But the girl, see, I'm gonna tell y'all about that too. I already told y'all about this, but it's in a story time, and I don't remember what story time it was. But okay, I'm gonna tell y'all about that after this one. Then I'm gonna stop. But okay, so it was this other girl. The girl I said she was kind of pretty, right? It was her birthday. I guess he was talking to her behind my back, but she knew about me. That's the thing. Some of them knew that I was his girlfriend, but they didn't give a fuck. And I think it got a lot to do with our age. Like we was at the 8, and I feel like that's how it is now too. You could be like, oh, that's his girlfriend, and if she want him, she gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. If she that trifling, if she a trifling asshole, she ain't gonna care. She gonna still try to fuck with your man. So she knew that I was his girlfriend. So whenever I would come in the room or come like where he worked at, and I come through the door or whatever, she jump up and she'll leave, but she'll look at me like, what, give me them eyes, but not nothing disrespectful where I had to go, because I told you I was violent. I would fight bitches. I used to fight a lot of bitches. Somebody had reminded me of that. They was like, oh, back in the day, Joe used to be fighting all the time, and I was like, I don't do that no more. And they were like, oh, because let me tell you, this is a rabbit hole. I seen somebody that knew me when I was at this age, and I did not recognize the lady. I didn't know who she was. I didn't recognize her. She told me my full government, my old name, not my married name. She told me my real name. She told me my whole fucking name. First, middle, last. She said my name. And she said, how is your husband? If he your husband, that's what she told me. Is he your husband? Because at the time, she was like, when I met you, he was your boyfriend. But she was like, you still with him? And I told her he passed away, whatever. And then she was all, sympathetic and sorry and stuff like that. But then she was like telling the person who we knew mutually, she was like, oh yeah, this Joe, she's something fucking else. She was like, this motherfucker here be ready to knock bitches' heads off. She was fighting at the job. She fight here. She fight over that man there. She fighting over him. She beating your ass behind him. She don't give a fuck. She don't care. You can come knock on her door with the police. She don't give a fuck. She gonna put hands on you when it come to him. And I told her, yeah, I don't do that no more. I don't live like that no more. I don't do that no more. I got stuff to lose. I got 2 kids. I'm the only living parent. I'm not fighting over no goddamn man. Like if he want to be there, then he's for you. He's for the streets. He's for your ass. I'm not gonna do it no more. But I don't play about my man. But I'm not gonna fight you, bitch. I carry. And if you step on this property of mine, I have every right to put this in your ass. So that's how we living now. But I was trying to tell y'all, okay, so the bitch had walked by and she would give me them eyes and look at me or whatever. So I had asked him, I'm like, what the fuck going on with you and her? He was like, nothing, she just cool, da da da. So then one day it's the bitch birthday, y'all. It's the bitch birthday. And after this, I should have fucking not fucked with him no more. I should have not fucked with him no more. But I still fucked with him still. He bought this bitch. I know he bought it for her because I didn't see it with my eyes. I just saw it after the fact. But I didn't see him bring it in. But your spirit intuition ain't never wrong. I'm talking about me. It ain't never wrong. My shit be on point. Every time. The bitch got flowers. The bitch got balloons. She got gifts for her birthday. And she's in his window. Half of her body, like her torso part. I think I told this in the story time. Half of her body is in the fucking window. And she laughing. And I think she was kissing him. I don't know. Because when I walked in the door, she jumped back. And she started talking all loud and laughing and da-da-da. And then she walked past me with all this shit. I asked him, I'm like, what the fuck was you doing? Because girl, mouth is terrible. I cuss everybody out. So what the fuck is you doing? He's like, nothing. It's her birthday. Da, da, da. Okay, it's her birthday, but why is her body in the window like that? He's like, she's looking at the, he used to work in security, so he look at the monitors. So he's like, she's looking at the monitors or whatever. And I'm like, if she looking at the monitors, why she just didn't come in the room? Why she got her body? I'm like, she wasn't looking at the monitor. He's like, yes, she was. So I should have left his dumb ass then, but I didn't. I didn't leave him. I still stayed with him. He did more stuff to me, y'all. I'm not gonna go off. I'm gonna have to make another video and tell y'all more stuff because it's already 20 minutes and I want to stop it right here. But what I'm telling you is, I was young and I wasn't experienced and I just was taking a lot. And I should have just said, okay, that's enough. No more. Like, you don't deserve to be treated like this. This is nobody's supposed to do you like this. Like, he would break up with me just to go fuck somebody so he could be like, well, we wasn't together. We was broken up. So why are you mad about it? We was doing it. But if I did it, I'm tell y'all, cause I was loyal. But if I was outside, I'm gonna be every slut, every whore, every, you know, in the book. I'm everything just off of one time, but you can do it 1,000 times. But my one time is I'm everything in a book. So I'm just saying, if you going through something like that, motherfucker keep playing with you in your face, it ain't for you. It ain't for you. Leave him alone. Don't be with him. Stop. If your mind even going to the fact that he probably possibly doing something, if you even your mind got the inkling like he probably fucking around on me, but you like me, because I'm a person that need proof. I need to see it. I need to lay eyes on it. Not on the cheating, but like, okay, the phone tell me. Then okay, it's over with. It's a wrap. Da, da, da. You got to see it. If you one of them type of people, well then get the proof. Hire somebody. Follow that motherfucker. Do whatever you got to do to get the proof, but leave it alone. And if you got to go that deep to go do all of that, then you already got your answer too. I be saying it all the time. If you got to go that far to go do all of that, your answer is right there. You don't got to do that. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. Don't make like it's too. Don't do it. Just leave that motherfucker alone. But I just wanted to give y'all that because we ain't accepting that type of shit no more in your life. Don't accept that type of stuff. That you deserve much more better. If somebody continuously to play with you, manipulate you, play mind games with you, gaslight you, flip shit on your ass, like, no, leave it alone. And that's where I'm gonna leave it at. I'm gonna give y'all some more videos. I don't know. I'm supposed to go out this weekend. I might vlog. I might go live. I don't know what I'm gonna do, y'all, but I'm gonna be out with like a bunch of my girlfriends on Sunday, so they probably gonna be like vlog because I think some of them was like, are you gonna vlog? I think I might vlog. I don't know. If y'all want to see some stuff from that day, it's on Sunday. If y'all want me to go live, put live. Go live, sis. If y'all want me to go live, I'll go live. If y'all want me to just vlog, put it in the comments. If you went this far, if you got this far and I see it, I fuck with you heavy. So leave it down below. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.